Today is the day picking up my dream bike, and I genuinely mean that. This is the bike that I have wanted a year ago, over a year, 15 months ago, and to chop in my Dyna FXDLS. You guys know I love that bike, and to chop that in, I'm clearly chopping it in for something that I feel is better than that. So what I'd be really interested in, and I've seen all the comments you guys have sent me on Instagram and Facebook and my last vlog, is hit that pause button when I say, and I'd just like you to write in the comment section what you think I've bought. That would be really interesting. So in 3, 2, 1, hit pause, write your comments in, unpause, let's crack back on with it. So yeah, so we're doing the bike reveal today. It's gonna be great, but thinking about today and thinking about this channel, I need to, do a real special thanks to you guys. You guys as my subscribers have given me some amazing opportunities, and I cannot thank you enough. It's thanks to, the quality of input that you guys put in, and the likes when you hit that like button, and the comments that you write. That's given me the opportunity to get involved with some amazing companies. I genuinely mean that. So people like the guys at Mag Europe, so Justin, thank you very much. The guys at Shaw Speed and Custom and Shaw Harley Davidson, who let me get on their bikes, test review them, and just let me crack on and say what I like to say. Really, really awesome. Getting the opportunity to go up to Harley Davidson and testing out the new 2018 range. Again, I wouldn't have had these opportunities if it wasn't for you guys, and I genuinely mean from the bottom of my heart a big, big thank you. There's subscribers that have been with me since day one, but it's people like Harley Dave, Dario Cruz, Rich Enstead, Mitch Clayman, Mikey Izzet, Al Krabby, all those guys that have been with me since day one that still support me to this day, and it's meant a huge deal. So you guys and my current subs, thank you. What I've realised is that it's when I first started YouTube, being completely honest with you, my thought process was get the most subs, get the most views, that's how you become successful. What I've realised is that it's more about the quality of the audience. It's not necessarily having a monstrous channel that's going to draw in some great collaborations from other YouTubers and actually other great companies. And I've proved that. I've proved that people like Mag Europe, people like Shaw Speed and Custom, Shaw Harley Davidson, the UK Harley Davidson brand as well, have all wanted to work with someone like me who, let's be honest, I've got a small channel, but clearly my following it is enough that they feel that they want to work with me, and that's thanks to you guys. So big thumbs up, appreciate it, bang in my chest, boom. Even there's been some other great YouTubers that have helped me along the way and been part of my journey, and there's this one guy, you might know of him, it's called Blockhead, and actually guys, we're now doing live streams together, which is really cool, and sometimes I have to put up with a lot of crap on my WhatsApp because we're in a little WhatsApp group. I know he's spoken about it on his channel, so it's Bike and Bird, Dan the Fireman and I, and I'm gonna play you something. This is the type of stuff I've got to put up with. Here we go.
But of course, my dear sir, I did 2 install how-to videos on the LED Daymaker. They are most good, indubitably.
So that's the type of stuff I have to put up with those guys, and they actually think I'm posh, which is hilarious. But yeah, big thanks to Bike and Bird, Dan the Fireman, and obviously a Blockhead as well. Great guys. So today, let's get cracking. What's going to happen? I'm going to take you down to the dealership. I'm going to show you the bike. We're going to look at the features on the bike, the good stuff. We're going to talk about the reasons why I bought it. I'm sure there's going to be questions you're going to ask, like, for example, you've chopped in your FXDLS, you're losing money, what is that about, da da da. And I'm going to explain all that side to you. So it's going to be a bit of a Q&A in advance. The one thing I want to narrow down at the moment is the bike. So you guys know I've test rode Harley's, the Indian motorcycle, and you can see that I've been quite pro to Indian, and I've got to say they're amazing. The stuff that they're bringing out at the moment, and we've just seen it at the recent show, is phenomenal. I think they are going to make Harley Davidson get a little bit worried, because I've seen the new Sport Glide that's just come out, and I feel they've done enough in the Softail range at the moment. I don't feel I need to bring another bike into that range. I feel they need to look at the Sportster or that side where they can make some massive improvements, you know, to that range particular. At the moment, I'm just a little bit confused. However, the bike that I'm focusing on today, that I'm buying, is a Harley Davidson. So before I get into a point where I'm telling you too much, I'm gonna get cracking. Let's get down to the dealership and I'll see you in a bit. Take care.
Aside from my soul,
Okay guys, so the moment of truth. I'm going to spin this camera around and you are going to see my bike. The reason I'm crouched like this is because my tripod doesn't go high enough. So in 3, 2, 1, cue the cheesy music. Here's my bike. So I think we need to do a bit of a sound test this bike. I haven't heard it yet, and I don't think in the flesh I've heard a 117 with the pipes on. So let's give her a whirl. 3, 2, 1. And what I thought I'd do is do something different and have a kind of pre-Q&A before I get lots of questions in the comments section. So I'm hoping we can answer a lot of that today. Obviously I've brought the main man from Harley Davidson, which is Steve. You guys would have seen before in my vlog in previous Battle of the Kings, etc. And I thought it would be cool for Steve to come in and talk about the Lowrider S, because these are the guys that put it together. That's why I was super pumped to get the bike from these guys, because I've got full confidence in what they do. Neil put it together, that's correct, isn't it? The 117?
Yeah, bigger 117 kit.
Yeah.
Neil, who's an engine builder by trade, yeah, got his hands into that and pumped up the horsepower.
Pumped it up. So on the other side is the warranty, again, all goes through these guys.
All Harley Davidson.
Steve, what can you tell us about that Lowrider S? Because you've had it, it was stock when you had it, and then obviously a customer had it and pumped it up.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the customer who had the bike before, you know, he liked the best of the best. He liked to be engaged with, you know, performance and looks. So with that, we did the Screaming Eagle tyres for a start, to give that better traction, a bit of grip. Obviously with the horsepower from stock, it's quite a brutal bike. And then we did the Harley Davidson 117 kit, which is again another beast to another level. So the Dyna Lowrider S that you're taking is a maniac bike, really. So yeah,
my wife is going to love that part.
Yeah, just don't show her this. No, it's a brutal, muscle-bound Harley. I mean, it's probably one of the well, it's a bike chosen by stunt riders. It's that much fun. And with the 17 kit and the accessories that you've chosen and we've added, it just looks nuts. I'm really pleased with you. I mean, it's yeah, I'm glad you like it. It's nice to unveil the bike to you and see your reaction.
So one of the main questions I always get on my channel is, I've had a couple of different Harleys. So I started off with the Iron, part exchanged that with you guys, had the Sportster 48, part exchanged that, got obviously the Lowrider S and then another Lowrider S. So one of the questions I get is, you're losing loads of money.
Yeah,
and not that I want to talk about figures directly, but from your perspective, from what I've done, so chopped in the 110 for the 117, have I lost money?
No, I mean you've added money, but you've gained more.
Yes.
You're big into bikes. You understand the value of what you're buying, and you know, if you can look after customers and balance it and just not look at profit on each head, that's how we roll.
Absolutely.
Then you retain your customers. The guy had the bike before, he's happy, he isn't on his knees, we haven't stolen the bike from him, we've looked after you on your PX, and therefore if you get someone who can help turn the wheels like that, you get what you want in the end. And your investment into moving into a bike with added components, as we know, you're getting good money, value for money. Yeah, it's a no-brainer at times.
Yeah.
We're lucky. We concentrate on custom. So taking the 48 off you didn't scare us, obviously.
Yeah.
There's some people go, oh no, yeah. But us, we're in the market. You know, people come to us from all round to buy a custom. So having yours to offer, it works for us.
So the theme I wanted to go for, California style,
Influences.
California influences, Cali. So it was great when I'm looking around for things like, you know, the fairings and the hand guards, and it's great that I can outreach to companies like Memphis Shades, and you know they completely hooked me up. There's no other way of putting it. So big thank you to obviously Mike Curry at Memphis Shades, and together with that style and the 117 and the other accessories, it just gives the bike a really slick look, even down to the tyres, where the boys this morning, we were chatting about how we can make the tyres look even better with the new colour on the wheels. They've put the yellow style pen over the Dunlop, which gives it a fresh, a tricker look then. But with the accessories themselves, obviously the pegs, they're from Harley Davidson.
I mean, you got the forward controls from Harley. You got your Memphis fairing, which I think it's probably Marmite. But I think it really works. It makes you an individual, and Harleys are all about being an individual. The hand guards, I think they're super cool. Never see them on a Harley. And you've got this Cali influence that comes across, and you know, totally understand that look. The Lowrider S works perfect with that look.
So guys, here it is. Super stoked with it. Big thanks to the guys at Shaw Harley Davidson for putting this amazing bike together. Big thank you to Memphis Shades, the guys there, for helping me out with the Road Warrior fairing. We got lots to get on with now, so I've got lots of tests to do on this bike to show you what it's really like being on a 117. And as always guys, ensure that you slap that like button, appreciate it. Always subscribe. See you on the next vlog. All the best. Motonewbrider.